matter is, unless you decide what your agenda is, set that agenda and follow it up, we're literally going to be sitting here next year having breakfast together and having small talk. And that is a rude awakening I have to actually get into. It's the fact that we're so good, even as a country, I have to criticize it because, and I can criticize it, you know why? Because I'm a patriot. I genuinely love my country. I bleed the national flag. But what makes me angry about it is the fact that we're so good at talking. We're masters at conversation. We're masters of communication. We're suck at implementation. And yes, I use the word suck because there's no other word that I can say that is going to make it as heavy as I want it to. So that that child can be like a SAIEE, for example, who has got a planet named after him. But those stories are few and far in between. And never mind that, a SAIEE was able to have a planet named after him, but a Sonto or Nomtandazo from Elwadini in Mpumalanga, when is she going to have a star named after her? Because I can tell you her reality. She's going to grow up and her mom is going to, if you're anything like a black mother like I have, and she's going to turn 21 and then it's going to be, so when are you getting married? I want a school that is going to empower, educate, and equip young women and especially young people on all skills related to the fourth industrial revolution. The biggest struggle for women in particular is getting to the why. They're quite fine with the when we're born. They appreciate and accept the when we're born. They struggle with the concept of why I was born. So what they end up doing is adopting someone else's dream and they say, I'm building a man. Because all we've done is put ourselves at the back, at the expense of ourselves, we've decided to adopt someone else's dream. Lest anyone asks you, what do you really want? So particularly as women, we're very guilty of this. We have this innate ability, and only simply because I blame science and I blame biology. We're biologically programmed and designed to be nurturers. Our natural instinct is to be nurturing. So it's whether or not we're nurturing, and obviously there's a pendulum in terms of how much of a nurturer you are. But instinctively, we're all designed to be nurturers. That's why it's easy for women to negate their dreams at the expense of another individual. Or to say, oh, my biggest achievement is having babies. Well done, fantastic, I'm all for you. But I truly believe that as you're standing as educated women in this country, you cannot tell me that your only sole existence is to ensure that someone else's dream comes to pass. Because I have to question the understanding of when you were born and with understanding that you actually were born for a specific purpose and a reason. But many a times we have these conversations within patriarchal constructs, and because patriarchal constructs say that women are not necessarily allowed to divorce or dream as big as they should be dreaming, so what ends up happening is that you put yourself at the back at the expense of someone else. And if you came into this ballroom 6, where are we? Ballroom 6? Is that, yeah. So if you came into ballroom 6 and you thought, this is my life, I'm hoping that by the time you and I are done talking, you will rethink the trajectory. Because everybody is born with a specific agenda. And if we do not set it, and if you're not intentional about it, then I have to question whether or not you asked yourself, why am I here? Why am I born?